Whispers from the Brighter World, beloved Master, revered Babuji Maharaj. Saturday, May 19th, 2001, 8 am. Yes, a new race is being born. It is strong and it will not let itself be corrupted. It will need a lot of time to impose itself before the genetic mutation is completed. This will take place by degrees, at its own pace, before a new mankind really appears all over the surface of the earth. It is enormous work, but it will be achieved as foreseen. We already have some of these beings in the mission. They are tomorrow's officers in charge. These indigo or blue children, as you call them, not only will have a higher intellect which they will use for the good of man, but they will also be characterized by a very broad spiritual openness. They will mark future times in a way that you cannot imagine. This poor planet is the prey of completely mad beings satisfying their need for power and domination. The lure of gain makes them sacrifice the most elementary laws of respect for the created world. They take irrational risks knowing what they are exposing the world to. They do believe they are immortal. They are ransacking, poisoning, destroying the ecosystems, and the common run of people does not know all of it. Fortunately, for their peace of mind, while undergoing the disastrous effects of errors mainly accumulated over the last century, people in this transitional period can find consolation in imagining these future times when this poor earth will be able to lick its wounds caused by men and cataclysms generated by their errors. Babuji Maharaj. Same day at 10 am. The new race we have just mentioned will change the world. It is an unquestionable fact. But you also, in your own way, can act to prepare this future where men will stand together, where torture, terror, and hunger will be banished. You can imagine this world, pray, help your brother, and spend your life meeting with others rather than withdrawing into yourselves and dwelling on your small problems. Solidarity exists. It is developing, minds are opening out and becoming aware of poverty and suffering. And even if all these efforts were still insufficient, they are very important. Make sure that your sadhana is also fruitful in this respect. You are not advancing alone. Your brother is expecting you to help him even in this area, spirituality, which can transform his life, give it meaning, and make him foresee other prospects which he didn't have in mind before. This richness is within his reach. The golden age will not happen without it. It is its mainspring and primary inspiration. The world is moving, a purifying movement is in the making. Mankind must awake and act on all levels according to their competencies, their personality, and their own requirements. Today's man has a role to play, the importance of which he cannot imagine. Each of his acts is a pawn being moved on a big board of evolution. Make sure that its path is divinely inspired. Babuji Maharaj.